Welcome to my channel Daily Bulletin News. The days of our lives disaster that would completely reset the DiMeras. We aren't even into fall sweeps and, from the looks of it, Days of Our Lives is about to give us a literal explosion as Connie tries to take out Gabby and Melinda in one fell swoop. They're tied up in the DiMera wine cellar, not so secret room, and she's promised to not just blow Lee's exes to pieces, but burn the whole DiMera house to the ground while she's at it. And honestly, maybe she should. Blow up the mansion, that is. Not kill Gabby and Melinda. Because we can already see where everyone in the DiMera household is heading, and it's right back to the same old infighting as always beneath Daddy's watchful eye. Don't believe us? Let's review where we are. Paulina's in the process of removing EJ as the DA and reinstating Melinda again, so we all know he's going to go right back to fighting for DiMera Enterprises and wrestling it away from Kristen. And he'll probably succeed because she'll be distracted by getting Brady back, also again. Gabby, meanwhile, will have timed things perfectly in seducing EJ to do what she always wants and climb up the corporate ladder in the company while Stefan is already heading back to Ava for a Jake do-over. Wash, rinse and repeat. About the only unknown here is the fake Abigail working for Clyde. And we're not even sure that has anything to do with the family, since the goal seems to be remarrying Chad, who is the one DiMera who doesn't live in the mansion. The familiar is comfortable, but it can also get stale. It's okay to shake things up and change the status quo, and the DiMeras have felt like they've been in a familiar rut for a little while now. In fact, it's kind of felt like there hasn't been a whole lot of point to being a DiMera lately. All that money and power, and about all they do is use it to fight with each other. It's not like the rest of the town is employed at their company. Ava and Melinda were briefly, but we didn't see much of them, and Ava's already been fired and Melinda is going back to being the DA. And Connie could be just that agent of change if she does more than blow up the secret room, and her bomb instead raises the entire DiMera mansion to the ground. Yes, we just got a similar story not that long ago when Clyde had the Horton house burned down, but there was little point to that other than to build cheaper sets. Anyone want to give odds on the time capsule ever popping up again? But destroying the DiMera mansion, where half the town lives, that would shake things up. If the family can't play nice together, maybe it's time to split them up. Send them all out into Salem and force them out of their gilded cage. Let them loose in the wilderness to find a purpose that doesn't involve never-ending bickering with each other. Use this as an opportunity to reset the family and integrate them more into Salem so that when they inevitably do fight again, it'll actually have repercussions in town and more than just the gossip column. And that can be just the start to actually giving DiMera Enterprises a purpose in the town and on the show other than being the shiny jewel the family is always fighting over. The mansion will be rebuilt eventually, but don't rush it. In real life, it can take a year or more to rebuild homes after devastation, not just a few months like the Horton house. And for something as allegedly massive as the DiMera mansion, that's going to take time, no matter their money and resources. Maybe, once they finally do move back in, they'll have learned to appreciate what they have a bit more and, if they need, find entirely new things to fight over. And if they someday discover that there's a whole new set of secret tunnels that actually are secret, courtesy of a covert rebuilding operation undertaken right under their noses by someone like, say, Megan, well, at least that would be more exciting than using a secret panel to get to the wine cellar. What are your thoughts? If you could change things with the DiMeras, what would you do? What would you like to see them do? Please subscribe our channel.